Well, the Murphy bed is in. Right now it's folded up against the wall, and it works like $1,000,000, up, down. Yep. Now all I need to do on it is I have a handle that I'm going to mount to it for lifting it up and down, because it is rather heavy. And I want to put one more security latch on it so that when I'm going down the road, there's no chance of it coming up down off of that wall. And now my next step is to get my kitchen counter installed, and that's what I'm going to start doing next. Well, I'm working on the adventure trailer again today. Sorry, the camera's a little shaky. Try to hold it a little more stable. Well, I got the Murphy bed done. Murphy bed is done. It's folded up against the wall. I want to add one more security latch to it. I just want to make sure that there's no way it can flop down off of that wall while I'm traveling down the road. And I have a handle that I want to mount on there. Those two things together take me 15 minutes together. I have the handle, but I don't have the additional security latch, so I got to pick one of those up. I'll show you. Hopefully the camera picks it up. The Murphy bed folded against the wall. Now I'm gonna start working on that kitchen counter, and I've got the kitchen counter set to go. It's just I'm trying to figure out the best way that I want to mount that to the wall. So once I get that figured out, that'll probably take me a half hour or so to sort out in my head. I'll be mounting that on the wall. And then for the most part, those two projects are completely done for the very most part, because I'm going to want to finish the kitchen counter, put a good nice finish on it. The Murphy bed, I'm going to do something on the bottom of it, a fold down table and a couple of benches, I think. I'm not sure yet. We'll see when I get to that point. But that'll be later down the road, because I'm trying to get this done enough so I can get out camping. Once I've got the kitchen counter in, then I'm going to measure the window. The window is actually going into the door of the trailer. And then I got to get that topper done. I got to get that topper mounted. I've got everything I need. It's just that that's going to be a nasty job. And when I do it, everything's going to be taken out of that trailer. There won't be anything in there. Just me and a saw cutting the roof out of this trailer, and then mounting that topper on. So I'm going to leave it at that, and if I get it done today, I'll show you the kitchen counter. If I don't, I should probably have it done tomorrow, and I'll be able to show it to you. And I'll be measuring out that window. We're supposed to have the occasional thunderstorms tomorrow, so I might be working in between thunderstorms. We'll see what happens. And I can't work all day because I have a live stream, of course, on Thursday nights. So this video may or may not go up before that live stream happens. Most likely it'll go up on Friday. So you're probably watching this. If you're watching it fresh, when it first got up, it's probably Friday. So hang with me, folks, and we'll show you the kitchen counter once that's up, okay? Well, folks, hope you can see this, but that's the window that I am installing next. I got the Murphy bed done. I've got my kitchen counter installed. I'm working on the window. It's going in this door. You can see the outline for it. The door is so doggone big, I thought, well, if I don't put the window on a wall, that gives me space to actually build cabinets. If I put the window in the door, it has the same effect. In fact, it's probably one of the best locations in the trailer. And if you look around to the outside of the door, that window will be sitting in the upper half. It'll look pretty good in that door. This is all that glue I was talking about. And I found a way to get that glue off of here. But a bunch of it's going to come off. At least about half of it's coming off when I cut the hole for the window. So well, that's what it's going to look like once I get that window screwed into the door. Got the hole cut in the door. That sheeting, that metal sheeting on that trailer is a lot tougher than a person would think. I used a good high-grade steel saw blade, and I actually wore one blade out cutting that hole in that door. But then there's sheeting on the inside, sheeting on the outside. On the inside, I thought it was like a plastic kind of polymer, but it's not. It's aluminum sheeting on the inside, and it's an aluminum alloy on the outside, and it's tougher than I thought it was. But there's the window. I mean, can't beat it. Love it, love it. I'll show you a much closer view of what the window installation looks like. I gotta run it down quick. I want to get some sheet metal screws. Trying to figure out the best way I want that window mounted in there. So I'm gonna go get some different screws than what I have, and when I get back, I'll get that window installed and show you guys how it went in. And then I just have some rearranging to do inside, and I'll give you a walkthrough of what I've accomplished so far. Because now, well, folks, there's the window installed in the adventure trailer. It's a nice window. I like it. I like it. I like it. We're going to take a little look at the inside. The inside's a mess. So, other than all the mess in here, that is the Murphy bed. Check it out, eh? Pretty nice, huh? And that's my kitchen counter. Now I'm going to show you this thing. I got to reach under here. There's just a couple of latches. And lo and behold, it folds down flat against the wall. Well, it's not folding down flat because I got too much junk over here. But it'll fold down flat against the wall. Now I'm going to cover that, and I'm not sure with what. But these hinges that I bought are awesome, And it's so easy. You get on site, you just lift that bugger up, and it locks right in place. Locks right in place. And I measured it so that it'll be fully functional with my Coleman stove, and I'll still have plenty of work counter over here, setup counter. Next to it over here, I'm going to be building a cabinet, a small cabinet that sits over here. On this side of the wall. This jump's going to be, that's some of the overhead storage stuff that I'll be putting up above. But as you can see, that kitchen counter works pretty good. Now, the Murphy bed. Okay, I gotta find my carabiners. I've got one on here. This is the latch that holds the bed to the wall. And I just put a carabiner in it so that I don't have to worry about this folding down. I put the carabiner up here. Now, I've got two of those. I've got one here, and I've got one down here. And in the middle, I got a handle, nice handle. So all I got to do when, ouch, watch what I'm doing. That's what I got to do, is watch what I'm doing. All I got to do is, when I get there, is push the bed just slightly, and that latch pops up. this one pops up, and I take it by the handle, and I move this trunk out from the wall. It's usually up against the wall. Move it out here, and lo and behold, the Murphy bed falls right into place. I'll get over here. You can see it's a nice sized bed. Really nice sized bed. And look at, I've got space here. I can actually walk. I don't have to squeeze through. I can actually walk in between this counter and the Murphy bed. So, I mean, it's turned out to be really good use of space. It really has. And the sweet thing is the fact that when not in use, the Murphy bed just pops back up. I throw the latch down on each side, and I throw a carabiner on each one just to keep the latch from the latch plate from jumping up. Carabiner on each one, and it's not going anywhere. It doesn't rattle at all. It doesn't move at all, attached to the wall there. So, and same with this, it hanging straight down. I'm not sure how I'm going to rig it up, but probably just with a bungee cord. And I'll have that drop down and not bouncing around. Now, I'm uncertain. I'm thinking of building a cabinet underneath it for when it's, when it's in the upright position. I'll have a cabinet I can set things on top of, plus inside of it. But I measured this out with the bed up and that trunk against the wall. In fact, I'll push that trunk up against the wall. With that trunk against the wall, even with this counter up, for crying out loud, I've got all the room in the world down the center of the trailer for hauling the styac. Well, and then here's the inside of that window. That's nice. That'll work so nice. And it's a good window. I mean, can't do it one-handed. But it's a great screen window. Slides up and down. It's got a couple of different notches that you can set it at, or full close. And it's locked. It locks, so nobody's getting in from the outside. It's got these nice metal crosses in each window. It's tempered glass. Don't have to worry about it shattering and cutting somebody up. And it's got the nice screen in it. All I have to do now is I come in here and I use that spray foam all around the window jamb. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to trim, wood trim, around the window. So there you are, folks. That's where the adventure trailer is as of today, as of this moment. And I'm heading back out here. I'm going to set the camera up. So, folks, I know it's been a long time coming, but I'm finally getting caught up. I've got, I figure, another 3 to 4 hours of interior things I want to do. But a lot of those can wait. Doing that topper is the big project. And because of our weather, we're supposed to get heavy thunderstorms tonight, and then thunderstorms all throughout the day tomorrow, and then Monday, just the occasional light shower. Well, that means come Monday, I get that topper done. I'll start on it Monday, and I suspect I'll probably have it finished by the end of the day Tuesday. Once that topper's done, once I'm done with that project, the adventure trailer is ready to hit the road. Now I've got some adhesive remover and things to get the glue off of the trailer. That was when I bought the trailer, it had signs taped to it, and that glue from the tape is still there, and I found a way to remove that. But that's something I can actually even do out at camp. Just take an afternoon and do it. The other side of the trailer has got a lot of it on it. This just got it right here. This will be the first patch I do. So it's little projects that I have left, tiny little things, except for that topper. So the next time I touch base with you guys, I'll be tearing into that topper. So thanks for coming along. I hope this video wasn't too terribly long for you. And hey, hang in there, guys. We're going to be camping soon. Love you all. Thanks for tagging along. And you all make sure to have a nice day. Bye-bye.